Hello sports fans, this is JoeHooker11 bringing you another battle from history. Now this battle today is a battle of Marathon, fought in 490 BC, and we are playing as the Seleucid Empire. Now why am I playing the Seleucids when it was the Persians? Well, because Rome too does not have the Persians per se, but they do have the Seleucids. So they're going to stand for them today against Athens, which actually is a faction in Rome too. And on Windows 10, the Rome 1 has a really hard time running, and that's why I'm using Rome 2. But anyways, so here we go. We're moving all our troops forward. Now my intention was, and the Scythe Chariot, we're going to go over to here. This is the general right here, and he is actually Datis. King Darius actually was not actually really involved in this invasion, besides mainly just kind of ordering it to happen. But there was 126,000 men that were there, and that was against the 11,000 of the Athenians and the Plataeans. Marathon obviously being famous for being the battle that the 26-mile marathon was named after. Now anyways, my plan was to form up, obviously, a line of skirmishers right here, my archers. Then I was going to form up a second line here. Then kind of extend over here. See, my mouse is going over there. Now I have 2 units of Scythe Chariots over there, and also a bunch of heavy cavalry over there. And as we progress, you'll find out more kind of what my plan was. But anyways, here they're up. Let's take a quick look at these hoplites. One of the things I really like about Rome 2 Total War is the fact that just look at the detail on these guys. Every shield is different, just like they actually were. Now, obviously, they don't all look like they actually would have during the time of the hoplites and whatnot, but that's fine. Now, I did add, although we're not exactly sure how many archers and whatnot that we put on there, I did add a whole bunch of, well, not a whole bunch, but I added quite a few archers and peltasts. Is that how you pronounce it? Peltasts. But anyways, they wouldn't move forward, so moving up my troops closer to them. And let's take a look at these guys. Yes. Turn up the volume a little bit on my computer because I have it turned down really low because I was trying to play a little bit late to be playing. But here we go. And moving forward, it provokes the Athenians to move forward. Now let's look at the rest of my troops. Now these guys over here, this row right here, what I'm going to do, as you can kind of see, is I'm going to try to move it kind of like this. I believe all these guys, more or less, these guys over here, I try to do this number, and these guys, I just kind of form up back here, I believe. I don't remember exactly. This was yesterday that I actually played the battle. But move these guys forward so that way we can do that. First volleys are being fired. Let's take a look at these guys. And the hoplites are taking damage. And the slingers are trying to fire back. But look at that. They're breaking already.
Yes, Commander.
Now I did have these all on skirmish mode. You'll see that you got right here that they're firing back and forth. Some of these are going to pull out in time, but some of these aren't. fact, I think you can see arrows bounce off these guys. But here they go. They're moving forward. And just look at that right there. Now, I probably should have moved these guys up a little bit closer, but I didn't. And these hoplites, they are right at their backs. Not quite doing too much damage. And here I come. Now, my plan is to move these guys over here, and then we're going to go around and cause havoc in the back. So I'll form up over here, then when they get to really busy. But here they go. Hoplites are about to attack. Let's take a quick look at this. Eastern Spears versus Hoplites. And you got these guys as well. They're coming in. They're going to hit these hillmen, which I believe they have axes. Yeah, they have axes. And as you can see, this whole battle is becoming a massive brawl. We got archers firing into the ranks of these guys, these hoplites. They did push to my center. I didn't have my center too heavily yet built up. So I'm going to end up moving these guys over here, and these guys are going to crash into their flanks. Well, meanwhile, I have a scythe chariot unit over there, my general Datis, and hillmen in reserve. And here come the horsemen. Take a look at these horsemen as they are charging through. They do have these pig hoplites over here, and they're holding against these cavalry. However, they're actually not going to do that well against cavalry as you might think they would. Nice, charge them from the back of them, and then charge them right into the back of those guys. Beautiful charge. There's a charge later on that is brilliant. They had all three hoplite units in there. And then these guys are just kind of running all over the place, doing what they want to do. And this hoplite unit is still fighting, but they're against 3 heavy units of missile infantry. As you can see here, they're pulling out this unit to hit these troops in the flank. Now, I'm going to pull these out before they can actually hit me. You can see that I'm moving them over there. This hoplite unit is breaking. Over here, you've got 2 hoplite units that are surrounded. There's heavy melee. Just look at all those bodies right there. And this hoplite unit over there, I'll hit them from the back with all these guys. And these spears get hit by this hoplite unit. And And here comes the cavalry. They're going to chase off these slingers. Mainly what really gives me advantage in this battle is the fact that I have so many troops. This hoplite unit, picked hoplite, they're holding fast pretty well. But obviously, numbers didn't always matter. Okay, and here they come. This is a charge I'm really proud of. This hoplite infantry is against him. We're going to pull up close, and boom! They hit them, and they immediately start breaking. Immediately. Let's see how everybody else is faring. These units are almost all en route, except for this unit right here. But once these guys are taken care of, he's going to go around and hit them from the back. The Battle of Marathon, the Greeks had a lot less troops than the Persians did, and they still won the battle, and it became one of the decisive battles of history. But there we go. Unfortunately, I don't know why it didn't show it on here, but my casualties in this battle, they were only about 890 men, and the Greeks lost about 2,000 men all told. So not only did I have more men, but I ended up having more, well, I had a lot less casualties. Yeah. So just kind of look at that. Very nice. Everybody all over the place. But yeah, this was a really good battle. I hope you guys liked it. Comment, subscribe, and we shall talk to you guys later. Oh.